What's going on, everyone? Psych Perspectives, giofvcks. And in this video, I just want to talk about paying attention to red flags that a person is either unstable or potentially toxic. Excuse me. The reason why I'm saying this is because, again, y'all know me, 2 years self-care journey, healing, and just working on myself and unlearning toxic behaviors, and really implementing healthy boundaries. So the reason why I say you have to start paying attention, here's a red flag that I pay attention to, and I suggest that you pay attention to as well. First red flag. If a person is always in a crisis, they always have something going on. There's always some horrible thing happening to them, something negative, something detrimental. They're always in between drama. It's just they never can have a smooth day, a smooth week. Don't get me wrong. I get problems occur, crisis happens, but if someone is perpetually in some shit, that's a red flag. Like every time you talk to them, something is going awry in their life, and it's literally like SOS every time you talk to them. SOS, won't someone help me? It's not. Anyways, if that's the case, you need to acknowledge that as a red flag. Number 2, they're extremely needy. Again, those of us that have dealt with toxic, dysfunctional, narcissistic, manipulative, abusive relationships and with people, we know why number 2 is a red flag. Neediness. They never can do anything on their own. They always need assistance. They're basically like adult children. They can't stand on their own 2 feet. They can't be independent. They always, they have to keep calling you 24/7. They have to keep messaging you 24/7. Which brings me to number 3, the third red flag, which coincides with the neediness. They don't respect people's boundaries. Okay? Somebody who's needy 9 times out of 10 is not going to be respecting your boundary, because they don't understand that people require space. People require alone time. Okay? And nobody is obligated to them. Again, not saying that they're narcissistic, but this is dysfunctional behavior. Okay? It's dysfunctional and it's toxic. You're dealing with somebody who is constantly messaging you, calling you, always needing assistance, always in crisis, always having problems. And they don't respect your boundaries. Like right now, this person is constantly messaging and messaging and messaging, and in the same breath acknowledging in the message that, hey, I'm not trying to be annoying, but da-da-da-da-da. Okay, then clearly you understand that you're being annoying. Like the fact that you have to second and put that in the message lets us know that you know what you're doing. And this is nothing more than a form of gaslighting and bullshit. So again, this is why I am I'm sorry, but those are some of the top red flags that I pay attention to, where I'm like, I'm not finna be dealing with you. Number 4, inconsistency. Okay, it doesn't matter what type of relationship style that you have. If you're supposed to be building a bond with a person, whether that's your business partner, your colleague, your employer, your employee, your best friend, the person you're trying to sleep with or build a long-lasting, committed relationship with, if they're inconsistent, how are you going to build anything with that? This person is wishy-washy. They never can keep their promises. They're always, we're supposed to hang out. Something came up. Every time y'all supposed to link, hang out, or do something is coming up, then they clearly don't respect your time. Then they don't respect you as a person. Again, these are red flags that a lot of us choose to ignore. And then when things go haywire and things turn out horrible, then we're all sitting around looking like, how could he, she, they do this to me, when These are the red flags. These are the signs that are all over the wall that a lot of us choose to ignore. Okay? So just to keep it short, just to go back to the first one, number one red flag, they're always in crisis. There's always something going wrong. Okay? Number two. Okay? Wait, what did I say? Number one, they're in crisis. Number two, they're extremely needy. Like, what is going on? They can't stand on their own 2 feet. They're always needing assistance. They're always messaging you, calling you, bothering you. Number three, they don't respect your boundaries at all. You know, it's just like, okay. Number four, they're inconsistent. You know, and then, like I said, more than likely inconsistent, needy, don't respect your boundaries, always in crisis mode. This is just lining up to, you're dealing with a toxic person. You're dealing with someone who doesn't have a secure attachment style. And let's be clear, a secure, healthy attachment style. Because I'm going to say this before I end this video. If you're always messaging and calling, hitting someone up, and the other person never responds, more than likely, they're not interested in having that communication with you, or they're busy. The fact is, when they have the time, and if they wanted to, they would respond to you. So, I just want to throw that out there. Like, a lot of y'all make yourselves look ridiculous by constantly messaging somebody that doesn't want to talk to you. Again, communication takes more than one person. You know, typically it's 2 or more people going back and forth. So if you're the one always doing the messaging and basically being super needy, you need to reevaluate what you're doing and realize that that person is either busy or doesn't want to talk to you. All right, I'm out.